What's up, guys? I want to welcome you back to Heart Speak. Super excited today because I've got something that was actually an epiphany that I am so excited and happy to share with you. Um, it's amazing how life can present us with, the most simplest type of information or wisdom that can completely change the scope and shape of our lives. And so, just to get right into it, you know, there there's always an area in each of our lives that we struggle with a bit. You know, um, that's not saying that that area can't improve over time, but for all of us, whether it's financial, relationships, career, spirituality, weight, our physicality, our health. There's always something that we all struggle with. But the epiphany that I received was if you want to improve those areas and improve them drastically, find out where you excel most in your life. Okay? Find out where you excel most in your life and treat that area just like it. Or better yet, here's a better way to put it. Treat that area in relationship to, treat it like you would be in a relationship. And, for most people, relationships, whether they're business, platonic, or romantic, they come down to love, devotion, care, consideration, time spent together, and just along the lines of that. And you start to see when those things are put in to play, the relationship prospers. So, say, let's for instance, you are struggling with money. So, a lot of times when we struggle with money, it's because our relationship to it is not a good host for it, which means basically if you're looking to date somebody and you're not attractive to money and you're not meshing very well, then you're not going to see a lot of it, and that's just the truth of the matter. Like in this universe we live in, especially one that works on vibration, like attracts like. So we have to become a host. We have to become a I guess you can say, an ideal companion for money to show up. And so how do we do that? Well, in some cases, we've come to resent money if it hadn't shown up in a way that we wanted when we have to pay certain bills, or we feel like we need a new car, we feel like something needs to be done to the house, or, so many instances we subconsciously resent money. And then what that does, that tells money, oh, resentment. Well, why would I want to flow there? Why would I want to bring like all of myself into this situation where I'm constantly feeling resentment? So you know what happens? Money basically just flies away to somebody who's going to say, you know what? I love you, money. I appreciate you. I know that my life can be so much better with you in it. I'm welcoming you and everything that comes with you into my life because I know it's going to be complete excitement. And you can see how you feel when you actually say something like that as it relates to money, to your fitness, to your relationships, or whatever it is. But you fall into that relationship aspect with the entity, with the thing that you're trying to improve, the thing you're trying to make better in your life. And you know what happens? The energy changes. The energy, your vibration changes. And when your vibration changes, that means that it's happening here in the heart area, in the heart center. And if it changes in the heart center, that means outside of you, it has to change. Outside of you, it has to evolve. And so this is what it comes down to, is getting to a place to where you understand that dynamic. You understand, okay, you know what? If I look back at my relationship with my fitness, I hadn't spent enough time working out. I hadn't even spent enough time walking. I decide that I want to eat everything in sight, but yet and still, I want to be ripped. I want to be cut up. I want a flat stomach, but I'm contradicting myself in a sense that I'm not being a good host for this thing to be a reality in my life. Okay, and so last thing I'm going to say, got caught up a bit there. The last thing I'm going to say is just realize the type of relationship you want with the thing you're struggling with. Realize what the ideal relationship would be like. Realize what it would take for you to be the ideal companion. And I'll give you an idea. One way to start is to start a journal. And just a journal to that thing. You know, I started a money journal a while back when I was doing this thing called the Money Cure. And it completely revolutionized my relationship because I used to resent money a lot as a child because I didn't know any better. That's just what my parents taught me, and they were only learning what they knew, what they thought was best. So I had to fix that relationship. And I've always flourished in my marriage with my wife because I've always given it time. I've always given it consideration. I've always given it as much love as possible. And I thought to myself, what if I take that same aspect and I put that towards my finances? And when I tell you, it got me excited again about money. Money was like this new love in my life that brought so much excitement and uncertainty and just joy. And, you know, I started finding money everywhere. I started getting opportunities. I became a greater host for it to come into my life. I became somebody who was filled with love to see the presence of it all. And that's all you have to do. You know, I've always said it starts with love and it begins with love. It ends with love. You know, love is in the middle, no matter what it is. If you have love present, you can be a host for anything in the universe. And that goes for health, relationships, career, finances, anything. Anything. Just choose that vibration of love. Be that ideal companion, and remember, you're in relationship to every single thing around you, not just to people, but to every single thing around you. Guys, have a wonderful day. I'm off to Mexico, but I will definitely see you when I get back. Take care.